unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
I lived a simple life. I was a publicist, I was a talent manager, I was a theater actor, a fledgling trying hard theater actor. I was a provinciano, I grew up in the province. I come from very humble beginnings. I come from Borongan, Eastern Samar. I didn't know what I wanted to be because people would ask me if I wanted to be a talk show host. I didn't even imagine that there was such a job as a talk show host. I don't know if I was simple. I must have been I don't know. But I suspect now that you're asking me that I must have been very complicated as a simple person. Why? Because I love to ask. I love to question. I love to probe. I love to search. I love to find out why things happen. I love to know why people behave the way they do. I didn't have to be who I am today to be interested. So hard to answer because I was complex, I remain complex. Pretentious if I say I am not. But let me put it this way. I think I have a voice that influences. Just the other day, I delivered a speech before students in a particular school. Somebody came to me and said, "Sir, salamat, I love my mother more today because of you." I mean, if you call that influence, then that is influence. And I loved it, that I'm able to encourage a lot of people to be more vocal, to be more expressive, to be more showy about their emotions for the parents. Qualities, one word, truthfulness. I don't think you can be influential if you're not coming from the point of view of truth. The usual thing, I pray, and it's usually a prayer of recognition, and I say, this is going to be a great day. Lord, make it happen. I'm very positive. To me, positivity is the antidote of everything that decays. I didn't know. You know, in Samar, when I was young, my nanay wanted me to be bank manager because she thought it was the most stable job in the world. My tatay naman wanted me to be a lawyer because I've always been talkative. I've always been madaldal. At saka, pag lawyer ka sa probinsya, merong placard sa labas ng bahay mo, Attorney Boy Abunda, attorney at law. Tatay wanted that. Ako, I was moving with the flow. I was very open. But there were indications that I liked the business of public figures, of celebrities. I was sa mga dyaryo, o kaya sa magazines, yung centerfold, yung mga fashion spreads, gusto ko yun. I love to read about the lives of great people, heroes, celebrities, but I didn't know, I wasn't able to verbalize what I wanted to be when I was young. But of course, tatay was very influential. I wanted to be a lawyer. When I went to the Ateneo, parang ang feeling ko noon, sabi ng tatay, dito ka mag-aaral kasi dito nag-aral si Rizal. So there was a point that I was convinced that I really wanted to be a lawyer, and I would have been a good lawyer. You know, the point now when we talk about ambitions, dreams, I could have been a dance instructor, I could have been a yoga teacher, I could have been a doctor, whatever I would have been the best. Kasi wala talaga akong pinalalampas. Totoo yun, wala akong I work hard. I work hard as a talk show host. I work hard as a manager. I even work hard as a son. Takes a lot of decision, takes a lot of hard work to say that I'm going to be a good child to my mother, and I am. And I am. So proud. I'm really so proud because this is who I am. I'm proud of the Philippines because it is my only country. I'm proud to be Filipino because I don't know what it is to be any other nationality. And not because I didn't have a choice. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of my complexity. I'm proud of my contradictions. I'm proud of my search for my identity. I'm proud of the 7,100 islands, even if they're not 7,100 islands. They're probably even less or more. I'm proud of my skin. I'm proud of my core. Why? Because This is what God wanted me to be. Not because I'm accepting. I'm not accepting because I had no choice. But there is so much to be proud of. You know, the thing that I'm proudest of about my being a Filipino is when I'm with my foreigner friends. I think we're more nurturing. And this is not premised around comparisons. We're more nurturing. We're more compassionate. We're friendlier. We're more honest. We're smarter. We're more resilient. We are a good people. Sobrang paniniwala ko sa kabutihan at kakayahan ng Pinoy. One day, we're going to conquer this world because of our talents. One day, we're going to conquer the world because of the excellent nannies that we have, the excellent engineers that we have around the world, navigators, nurses, caregivers. The Filipino hands, I think, are some of the best hands there are in the world. We're very talented, we're very caring, we touch, we're very tactile, we're very showy, we're very touchy. You know, somebody comes to you and says, hey, how is it to go, how do you get to ABS-CBN? We get out of our houses and we make sure that we give the right direction. We're caring, we're friendly, we love people, we love to love, we like to like. We have so many reasons why we should be proud of being Filipino. I'm just so proud of being Pinoy. And that includes my flaw. I am proud of, as I said, I'm proud of my contradictions, I'm proud of my excesses, I'm proud of my failings. That's part of the whole package. That's part of the whole package. And I thank God for making me who I am. Wow, long way to go. But it's not enough reason for us not to do what we can do today. And what can we do today is to do the best we can. Wherever you are, if you're a student, be the best student there is in this whole country. I'm a talk show host. I work hard to deliver my job. So to achieve that, I don't know if there's a timeline. Do we achieve that in our lifetime? Really, I don't care, for as long as we do the best we can to improve our lives and the lives of our children and the children of our children. It is our responsibility to ourselves, to our God, to the community. I come from the LGBT community. My vision of the Philippines and of this world is a world where everyone is equal, where everyone is given an equal chance and equal opportunity to maximize his potentials. The rest will follow. Of course, I envision a world that is free from corruption. I dream of a world where people are honest. I dream of a world where there are no bigots and no homophobes. I dream of a world where tolerance reigns, where people can just love each other, where people love each other not because of any reason. You know, I was just talking to a friend of mine and I said, ano ba talaga ang pag-ibig? Joe the Mango. Actually, I was talking to him. Sabi niya, pag nagmamahal ka pa, when you love someone who's not worth your love, then that's love. Does that belong to the world? I don't know, but it certainly makes a lot of sense. Young people, stay young. Enjoy being young. Don't be afraid to be young. But there is a way of being young and not being hurtful. There is, you know, Confucius has a way of putting it succinctly. Forbearance is a powerful word, which simply means that you cannot impose something to anyone that you wouldn't impose on yourself. It's attached to the word faithfulness, which is basically knowing yourself. And in knowing yourself is also attached to benevolence, which is loving others. Wisdom is, of course, respecting and knowing other people. You know, it's cool to be young. It's cool to be young. You look back and you say, wow, what did I do when I was young? It is important to enjoy this moment of your life. But it is also important to realize that you're not alone. It is important that you have parents, that you have friends, or God for that matter. But it is most important to realize that you have your core. Create the highest vision for yourself, because you become what you believe. Why is it important to stick to your core? Why is it important to say, you know, I teach, I go to my classes and I say, why are you afraid to participate in my classes? Kasi ayoko po baka magkamali ang aking English. For the longest time, ladies and gentlemen, and I know you're young, I wouldn't participate in a lot of discussions and classes kasi natatakot ako mabisaya. I didn't know that it was okay to be who I was. And I'm telling you now, you can't pronounce P or F, it doesn't define who you are. Your hair is not as shiny as the models you see on television, it's okay. You know, you lisp, it's okay. Barbara Walters, the greatest journalist in the world, lisps. Coco Martin, who's one of the most brilliant actors in this country today, lisps. You're not as tall as Venus Ra, it's okay. What I'm trying to say is go to your core. Go to who you are. You're special. You're unique. Embrace it and celebrate it. Stop comparing yourself to the next girl or to the next boy, because as Desiderata would say, you'll always be less or more than anyone. It is important to find your truth. And where is the truth? That's deep inside you. Ako, noon nung sinasabi nila na ang lakas ng loob mo, oo, kasi yun lang ang puhunan ko talaga. Lakas ng loob, dahil wala naman talaga ako masyadong ipagmamalaki. Dati, nagsasalita ako sa telebisyon, natatapilok ang dila ko, nabibisaya ko, I would say, excuse me, that's part of my core. Matigas talaga ang accent namin eh. But in no way should that define how I think. And look at where I am today. Sa lahat ng tumawa at sa lahat na nang lait sa akin. Because I didn't sound like them, I don't know where they are. I'm still here. So the most important thing is stay where you are. And let me tell you from the bottom of my heart, you are fine. You are okay. You're unique, you're special, and be ready for the best things in life. Don't be afraid to succeed.
I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.